Hi, welcome to this tutorial video. In this video, I will guide you how to invite your user and how we can set up the user access right. In order to invite your user, you can go to the left-hand navigation bar, and under the account, there's a user tab to allow you to select. Once you have selected the user, in here you have the invite button to invite your user to access to your company. Let's say I want to invite training. Let's say I want to invite training.qne.my@gmail.com, and this one I can set the name as called a trainer, and I can just invite for this user that can have an access right to join my company. Once I have invited the user, and in this one I can see there's called attach. I can just click on the attach to set the attach role for this user, what they can access from my company. If let's say I just allowed him to just do view only, I will set view only, and this user, they can just view, they cannot do any data transactions. And if let's say you find out this one, the role here is not fulfill your requirement, because some of the access you are not allowed the user to do. So we can move on to go to user role, and we just add a name here. Let's say I want to say it's called a salesperson that only can access the sales role. Give a name here, click on OK, and then you have a sales role from here, and you just need to click on this sales role in order to change the data permission, report permission, and also the feature permission as well. So from this screen, okay, you can see the view is meaning that have the access right to access on the left hand navigation bar, and the create is meaning that allow them to create transactions. Once they have created transactions, if let's say they want to edit, they can edit the documentation. If let's say not allowed to edit after creation, if let's say not allowed to edit after create the document, this one you can just uncheck for this column, and allow them to do the delete of the transaction, they can do the import or export or not. So let's say now I'm doing call a sales role, and if let's say I allow this user fully can access the sales, I just need to enable the view, create, update, and delete, import, and export. And if let's say I want to move into more details, I can expand this sales, and you can see from this one I have a call quotation, sales order, DO, sales invoice, and so on. So this is all what we can access under the sales role. And after the sales here, we can move on to the report permission. So for this data permission, just now we only enable the view, create, update. And once I have done for this one, if let's say in the report permission here, I do not allow the user to view the sales invoice, quotation, sales order, and DO. This is all. If let's say I don't allow the access to view for this one, after the user created the transaction, they are not able to preview the result for the transaction report. Okay, so we need to ensure that we have enabled the view for this user so that they can access the data, so that they can access the report format to print out, and they can send to their customer. And this one design is meaning that user allowed to do the report designing. So once we have done for this one, then we can move on to see the feature permission. For this feature permission is meaning that mainly allow them to do the e-invoice setting or not. They can update the validation control or not. They can do the submission for e-invoice or not. This is the setting to set for the user. So once I have complete all the setting from here, I can just save for this one. And once we have done, we can move back to the user here. And let's say I want to remove the role for this one from view. I can deattach the view, and I can attach back the sales role. And once I complete for this one, let's say now I'm trying to use the user to access. So let me try to log out from this one. and I use the training to access. So I can go back to here to search back the company that I want to access. This is the one. Once I open for this one, and you can see I only can access for the sales module here, and this is very limited access that I can do.
Next generation of accounting. QNE AI Cloud, your partner in ensuring LHDN e-invoice compliance.